Good morning, good morning. Thank you for waking up this Friday. Yes, y'all, we made it to Friday. It's September 14th. I'm Dane Hawkins.
And I'm KQ2 meteorologist Vanessa Alonso. Thank you so much for waking up with us. We finally made it to the end of the work week.
We made it. Now, you know, I'm really focused on making it to the end of this storm right now. This Hurricane Florence is really wreaking havoc, especially on my alma mater town, Wilmington. And you were talking with me earlier, you said it's about to make landfall.
Yep, it's making landfall very shortly. They are on the western edge of the eye wall, which has the strongest winds. So we're definitely having to count our blessings here as we're waking up to another quiet morning for us here in northwest Missouri and northeast Kansas. Our KQ2 tower camera is showing mostly clear skies right now. We're waking up on a mild note this morning thanks to the southerly winds. Right now we're sitting in the upper 60s. Already in places like Mound City and Trenton, you're waking up this morning at 70 degrees. I'm expecting temperatures to continue to warm up as we go into your Friday afternoon. We went up to 86 degrees yesterday for your high. I'm expecting temperatures to reach the upper 80s as you head home with a mix of sun and clouds. Now we have seen just a few thin clouds move through over the last several hours, just a few fair weather cumulus clouds. That's all I'm expecting as we go throughout the day today as high pressure continues to dominate the central U.S. Of course, all eyes this morning is on the eastern seaboard, especially near Wilmington, North Carolina. You can see Category 1 Hurricane Florence making landfall very shortly. Like I said, we're already getting reports of some strong winds over the Wilmington area as they're getting the eye wall, and it's going to be making landfall very shortly. Now, we haven't gotten confirmation yet of that from the National Hurricane Center because the complete eye has to make landfall, might go over land before it can officially make landfall. I'm going to keep you updated on this all morning. Plus, your all-important weekend forecast coming up in just a bit, which includes some warmer temperatures. But for right now, Dane, we'll send it over to you.
Thank you, Vanessa. I feel very happy. I am so happy that today is Friday. TGIF, definitely.
And it's been a wonderful weather work week for us.
And it looks like, you know, it's going to continue to just be fantastic weather, so no complaints from me.
And I'm just going to tell you, enjoy this weekend because it's the last official weekend of summer before we start fall next week, Dane. The time is 5:41 as you're getting up to kick off your Friday and then the weekend. We are waking up to mostly clear skies this morning across northwest Missouri and northeast Kansas. Let's take a look at these currents as you're heading out the door this morning. Right now, the temperature is sitting at 66 degrees. Dew point is also at 66. The humidity is at 100%. And usually when the temperature and dew point meet up, it's going to make the humidity at 100%. And with the calm winds, it is the right ingredients for some fog to form. Pressure is holding steady at 30.06 inches. I've been checking the visibility map all morning, and so far visibility levels are looking perfect right now in St. Joseph, 10 miles, 9 miles heading into the I-29 corridor down into Kansas City. So right now, like I said, I haven't gotten any reports yet of mist or fog forming, but the ingredients are there. So if you're heading out the door this morning and you encounter some mist and some low visibilities, just slow down and take your time to get to work. But the winds, they're coming in from the south this morning, and it's helping us to start off our Friday on a mild note, sitting in the upper 60s. Already Mound City and Trenton, you're coming in at 70 degrees right now. Your bus stop forecast as you're heading out the door to work and school, I'm expecting temperatures to be at 69 degrees with a few clouds, mostly sunny skies, a few fair weather cumulus clouds as you head home from work and school, 87 degrees. And of course, it's Friday night. You know what that means. It's high school football across the KQ2 viewing area. I'm expecting temperatures at kickoff at 86 degrees with southeast winds at about 10 miles per hour with a mix of sun and clouds. And it's just the beginning of what's going to be a warm weekend ahead for us. We're supposed to be at 80 degrees for September 14th. We're going to be near 10 degrees above average heading into the weekend with a high of 88 degrees today for your Friday, 87 heading into your Saturday. We'll cool down a bit, 85 heading into your Sunday before we rebound to the upper 80s again heading into early next week. We are also waking up to mostly clear skies this morning in Maryville on our KQ2 Tri-State 4 camera. Our KQ2 high-resolution max satellite and radar has picked up just a few thin clouds this morning, but I am not expecting much heading into the weekend. It is all thanks to high pressure that is out to our east. It's ushering in the southerly winds, and it's also ushering in a bit of some moist tropical air. That's why I'm expecting the humidity to go up a bit heading into the weekend. But of course, all eyes this morning are on the East Coast as our friends in North Carolina right now are getting the eye wall of Category 1 Hurricane Florence. You can see it very closely on our KQ2 high resolution max radar. Wilmington, North Carolina right now, they are getting the western edge of the eye wall. That's where the strongest winds are. And usually it's not just the winds. It is also the storm surge and the inland flooding. There's already been reports of some rescues going on this morning because of the rising waters. And guess what? Florence is still going to be sitting and spinning over the Carolinas during the weekend before it finally moves into the Tennessee Valley region early Monday. Of course, we are thinking of our friends right now as they're dealing with anywhere from 9 to 13 feet of storm surge and some catastrophic flash flooding. Again, I've been talking about it all week. It is not the winds in the hurricane that caused the most deaths. It's mostly the water due to storm surge and some flooding. So definitely, we're going to be keeping you updated on Florence as it continues to make close to the North Carolina coast and making landfall. 88 degrees today for your high with mostly sunny skies. Again, it's going to be warm and humid. It is just the beginning of an awesome weekend for us as high temperatures again will be in the upper 80s. Again, it's going to be a little bit humid for the last official weekend of summer. So get outside and enjoy it, but stay cool, drink plenty of water, and then we'll be in our quiet, above average weather pattern heading into early next weekday. Then a cold front's going to move through on Tuesday into Wednesday and into Thursday, giving us some rain chances and cooling us back down a bit heading into late week next week. Of course, we'll be keeping you updated on our rain chances for next week and Florence.
Definitely, and you know, speaking of Florence, it's been great to see how many people have lent a helping hand.
Oh,
you know,
for sure.
In addition to FEMA, there's actually thousands of others who are expected to steam in and lend help and for helping hands for that hurricane. That includes linemen from right here in Northwest Missouri. They're all ready to move in to help them restore power. Now, a family of an employer of a Latina man wants to remind you to drive safely while you're in a work zone. At 6:29, stay tuned for KQ2's Hometown This Morning.
And here's a quick look at your KQ2 morning almanac as you're heading out the door. We are expecting temperatures to be warm and above average today and heading into the weekend. I'll have the complete breakdown in your forecast within the next half hour. Please stay with us.